So I don't know what it is about Josh Rosen, the chosen Rosen, the former freshman phenom from the UCLA Bruins, because he's just out there chilling. Adam Schefter, as well as other insiders, reporting that the Dolphins have him up for grabs because the Dolphins traded for Rosen last year. They drafted Tua number 5 overall. He's going to be the future. Fitzmagic is still there doing some damn things, right? So Rosen could be the odd man out in Miami yet again, and he's available. And every time that we bring him up, so I've been on the Josh Rosen bandwagon for a while now, mainly because of cost for acquisition. Because Miami can talk tough all they want. Like, yes, you give up a second and a fifth for Rosen. That was before they picked up Tua, but yeah, you're not going to get much, man. Like maybe you'll get a 2021 fourth round pick, and that's about it. So I don't know what it is. Every time you bring up Rosen's name, people get it's very polarizing, and I guess it's fitting for this election year. But so Rosen, it's like, well, yes, absolutely. He's a great value. He has a lot of great potential. Fourth round pick. Shoot, even if you give her a fifth round pick, that is massive value. I don't trust Sean Mannion. I don't trust Jake Browning or Nate Stanley. So let's get a guy in here as a QB3 who's still relatively young, has a ton of talent, is on a rookie deal, yada, yada, yada. Or you get the no way. Absolutely no way. He is a bust. I knew he was a bust at UCLA. I knew he was a bust at Arizona, even though no one would succeed in that situation. He was a bust in Miami, even though no one would succeed in that situation. I know it. I know it for a fact that Josh Rosen is a bust after 2 years. Also, those people are still thinking like, hey, maybe Trubisky will turn around in year 4. Probably not. And yeah, even though we got people mad online about us saying, shut your face. Shut your face. Vikings need to make this trade happen now. And also, it's been like 5 days since Rick Spielman's pulled off a blockbuster trade. This one's not even a blockbuster. This one's just like a miniature buster. Get this trade done. And also, by the way, yeah, Spielman, this is a guy who gave up a 5th round pick for a kicker/punter who could neither kick nor punt. So giving a 5th round pick for a guy who at worst could be a serviceable backup quarterback. Oh Lord. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for suggesting such a massive value deal, which would be such a bonanza for us. Nah. So background, Josh Rosen, 6'4", 220, freshman All-American 2015, Jim Mora Jr. and the Bruins and whatnot. Sort of peaked as a freshman. Yeah. Then just hung around. Declared after his junior season, was second team Pac-12, all Pac-12 in 2017. Cardinals traded up to 10 in 2018 to draft him, and then proceeded to go 3-10 as a starter. That Arizona team was atrocious. Remember, that was a single season, the one and done of Steve Wilkes, as well as offensive coordinator Mike McCoy. He went 3-10 as a starter. That season, 2018, throwing for 2,278 yards, 11 touchdowns, 14 picks, 66.7 quarterback rating, which is not great. But also that offensive line was atrocious. Pressured on 40.4% of his dropbacks, 5th most in the NFL. Arizona made a coaching change. Cliff Kingsbury is in, number 1 overall pick. Oh yeah, the GM who hired the coach that you fired, one and done, and also drafted the quarterback that you're going to give up on the top 10. He's still around to make the number 1 overall pick. You were the worst team in football, and the GM is not to blame. Okay. But they took Kyler Murray, respect. That worked out. He's a rookie of the year 2019. Punted on Rosen. Yeah, Miami gave up a 2nd and a 5th. And again, this was before they tanked and cratered and ended up with a number 5 overall pick and then took Tua. But last season, Dolphins 2019, started 3 games. Again, another bad offensive line. That's the O-line that got rid of Laramie Tunsil as well as Jawan James. They're like, hey, Rosen. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, another bad OC, 567 yards passing, a touchdown, 5 picks, 52 quarterback rating, 5.2 yards per attempt, 0-3 as a starter, absolutely atrocious. But of course, Ryan Fitzmagic does Fitzmagic type things and was actually good, but made it work there. Took Tua number 5 overall. That's going to be the future. Tua's look pretty good after kind of a slow camp. Rosen himself, the reports are saying that he's been looking pretty damn good as well. Now, how much of that is legit? How much of that is actually a smokescreen trying to gin up a market, TBD? But I get it. First 2 years, not so great. But he is still the number 10 overall pick. Arizona was doomed to failure in 2018. 2019 was a disaster as well, even though I believe in Brian Flores and Chris Greer. But you look at Rosen's traits. Hasn't worked out two bad OCs, two bad O-lines. Actually, he'll be in good stead if he comes to the Vikings battle line. But very cerebral, intelligent, hard worker. He's got poise in the pocket. Bit of a gunslinger. You love that about him. Maybe takes some unnecessary chances, but you love a quarterback who's cocksure enough to do that. Decent mobility as well. Functionally strong arm, solid accuracy. So all of those things that you could get for a 5th-round pick. Plus, I mean, how many young kids would have taken the Arizona situation in stride like he did? Just absolute maturity, high character of the way, hey, you traded up for me to take me 10 overall, and now you're replacing me after a year because of your failures, because you hired a bad head coach, because you as a GM had fielded a team bad enough to earn the number 1 overall pick. You're replacing me because it's my fault, but I feel like the way that he handled it was beyond his years. So that speaks to his character. Love that. So again, Miami, hey, if you're shopping him, Rick should be like, hey, beep, bop, 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 boop. Hey, Chris Greer, this is Rick Spielman. I used to be the GM down there, by the way. So how about a 5th-round pick, and I will take Josh Rosen off your hands? Or how about a 6th-round pick, and may I interest you in our finest Nate Stanleys? Do that. Click. Right. So you'd have Josh Rosen, 2 years left on his rookie deal, plus you have a 5th-year option. Yeah, it'd be kind of spendy because he was the number 10 overall pick. But also, when has competition ever been a bad thing? That's why I want to know. Isn't this still America? Like, are you really sold on Sean Mannion? Are you really sold on Jake Browning? Like, God forbid if anything happens to Kirk Cousins, alien abductions and whatnot. Like, what's going to happen? So you're telling me you absolutely refuse to bring in a quarterback who has a lot of talent potential just because it didn't work out in 2 disaster areas the first 2 seasons for the low cost of a 5th-round pick or maybe even a 4th-round pick. By the way, the Vikings have 2 extra 4th-round picks and an extra 5th-round pick. I understand that they're down a 2nd next year as well as a conditional 4th, but conditional 5th that's going to turn into a 3rd when the Vikings win the Super Bowl and Yannick goes to the Pro Bowl in 2022. Wait, no, win it this year, that pick is going to be 2022. So I get it. But all this talk about Rick hoarding his late-round picks. He's going to trade that 5th-rounder down 17 times to get 9 7th-round picks and take 9 Nate Stanleys. Who would you rather have, 9 Nate Stanleys or 1 chosen Rosen? That's my pitch to you. Shut your face. All right, anyways, your thoughts. Josh Rosen. Make the trades, you cowards. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.